Is everyone?
April.
Sure.
All right. Project Sparky's loss is unfortunate, but I mean, there's not much we can do at this point. I'll handle the headache with corporate when we get there. Regardless, next mission, and this is a priority. Team Piccolo was reconning out the northern areas while you were conducting that previous operation. That's why I wanted you to stay out of the northern vectors. We picked up a tip that the Jack of Spades was in the region, and Piccolo was able to confirm a sighting of Jack of Spades in the communications base, specifically on the easternmost section of the base. For those of you that don't remember what the Jack of Spades looks like, there he is. He, again, is the liaison from the local government on the project. I don't want to go too far deep in his character, but we believe he is compromised, and with his clearance codes, a hostile faction has been getting into some of our projects. Your job today will be to try to extract, if not eliminate him. Now, the LZ is being reconned out by Group Piccolo. They're 4 men on site to watch LZ specs as you come in from the north. Helicopter ride should be anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes. It is going to go around the northern side of the island from the western side, so make sure you get cozy in that chopper. Now, furthermore, the Queen of Spades is still at large. Again, one of our scientists working on the Bangunan project. We have had no sightings of him at this position. However, keep your eyes open just in case. Similar to the Jack of Spades, he is capture on sight if you can, but kill if you must, because he is the other party that we believe might be assisting in hijacking some of the projects on the island. On a final note, we still don't know much about this local commando force that is in the area, other than that they are a PMC agency. However, trying to track them down, we've noticed that they've been only doing government contracts from Russia, China, and the Vietnamese, so we're still trying to dig up additional angles. Regardless, that is today's brief. I see that there are 10 of you today. We unfortunately lost a little bird while we were trying to extract codename Sparky. I believe all 10 of you should be able to fit in a Huey, though. The local government was kind enough to give us one, because we're only down to 1 little bird at this point. Any questions?
Nope.
Me.
All right. So as I already...
I got one question, actually. If
Yep.
we have to take out the Jack of Spades, what are we to do with the body? We need to take any identifying marks or anything like that?
do you have a helmet cam on?
Affirm.
As long as we can confirm the kill, that's all we need to do.
Roger.
Got a question.
Go.
Do we have any disposition of our Green 4 forces down on the southern end of the island? It looks like that's the last remaining airfield here, correct?
They are still holding strong right here. They've been sending forces up. I'm drawing on the map, by the way, that you can all see on your slates. But they are still trying to push through and take more positions, but they have been making progress. By the time you get back from this mission, we will have an updated map to go with as I get intel from their pushes.
Roger. With that, then, do we know of any of remaining air power that they've got out here?
I will radio to them to see if there is anything they can spare, because we do not have any ourselves, but it would be in the form of Hueys.
Sorry, let me rephrase that. Enemy air that we're going to be facing still.
Enemy air is low, if not none. We were able to destroy their remaining planes on that airfield. They might still have a few Hueys squirreled away, though, potentially at the position you're going to, because Piccolo did sight helicopters at these small areas, which are helipads. I am circling them on the map now.
Roger.
Hence why it's good that you're bringing the Stinger. But otherwise, in terms of friendly forces, there won't be any in the AO, and Piccolo is being retasked as soon as you land to do another reconnaissance mission in the area. But it'll be outside of your AO.
Do we know if those previously cleared positions are still clear with the white marks?
It's been about an hour. There could be some hostile forces to the south. The 2 positions marked by the LZ were confirmed clear as of 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
And are expected to stay that way. There's no other questions. You are free to deploy. Again, I would recommend taking the Huey, because you should all be able to fit in that, and it's easier to coordinate 1 bird rather than 2.
All right, let's go.
Good luck.
Griggs, I do have a pack for you.
Flying you back.
I am, yes.
Alright, that should be good. I didn't butcher anything in that brief, except a minor vocal hiccup, but that was just my voice being... My voice, sometimes if I talk too fast and too hard, I, choke up like that. What are you? You're a body bag. In debug. Interesting.
Is anyone on this net with me?
It works.
So they should all be able to fit in the Huey. The one of them will have to go into the co-pilot slot, though. So...
Trumpet 2, this is Trumpet 1.
They're making a music.
Okay.
Their call sign's Trumpet, mine is Conductor. Piccolo is a 4-man team.
Trumpet 2 is leaving with
But the joke with all the call signs is they're all vegetables.
An AR and a 40.
I can't English today. They're all instruments. Why did I say vegetables?
All right, so
I'm out of it, guys. I don't know what's up. They're all instruments, and that's all of Blue 4's call signs in the AO, and then...
Steven's here with Dask. Griggs here with me.
They're walking vegetables.
Says that I'm down.
There's some players I run into that are literal vegetables, but...
Stevens is going to be the designated 2IC.
Roger.
We'll see how things go. But again, this is going to be probably the quickest stop out of the campaign. It's very straightforward. AO5 will be here. AO6 will be back up here. AO7, I believe, will be in the
Stevenson.
major town, and then AO8 will be an offshore thing.
2 all in.
Looks like you ride a shotgun, buddy.
3's in. Yeah, give me the controls.
There are still passenger seats back here.
Count range.
Yeah, so it's going to be a wide deployment there. But while they're doing that, Piccolo's right here, again, a 4-man team. They're supposed to be crouched, so I don't know why they're not. They're set to crouch. Can you crouch? Or is it because dynamic sim? I don't know. Prone? Oh, I love Arma. Yes, this is crouching. This is what peak performance looks like. But otherwise, AO is simple. They just have to go back here. There's some patrols going around. I do have this position geared out, but it's nothing much. Got a patrol out here. I have... Okay. Well, that was something that we literally watched the patrol go in testing a few hours ago, and it was fine. So I don't know what to say about that one, but screw me, yay! I'll just repaste that thing right there. But just military base, go in, fight through this checkpoint, fight through these 3 bases if they want to. I'll spawn in units to take these garrisons here. Have these pilots ready to go in case I want to use these helicopters. Because they do have Overwatch on them. Find the VIP. VIP is dead in here. Then they confirm it, and then they RTB back to that LZ unless they think they can hold that LZ as I throw a shit ton of units at them. And then they leave, and then it's Index. Next mission will then focus on Queen of Spades. And then my last, whatchamacallit, my last little trick in the bag, ace in the hole, I guess, is thrown, and then 2 missions on fucking that. So there are 3 more missions after this one. That is correct, Spiky. And that chopper is only halfway there. Now, I honestly don't remember where the invisible helipad is right here, so I'm just gonna put another one down. Gotta make sure it's not a cup one, because the cup ones can be a little finicky at times. Invisible. We can put that right on top of that, no problem. And then give him a transport unload order. I can also RC him if he tries to wave up, but... Here, this looks a little more flat. We'll give him an all-out land order. Because that'll also let me get these 4 AI to go in and redeploy them somewhere else. And then I can just delete them out of the chopper later. Will we be seeing another appearance of your sub anytime soon? The sub, yes. That'll be around mission 7. And if they don't do anything about it, it'll also be in mission 8, but by then it'll be irrelevant. It just means that something has a little more security. I knew Barb was gonna make a joke. Fuck's sake, Barb, you horny little... It's okay. And then Drum told me that after this campaign, he might want to return to some Stalker stuff. So I know there is a new Chernobyl map that was released last year that fixed, like, added a lot of areas and fixes, so I might look into it now. But we'll see. I do intend on keeping my Wednesday late night 506 Zeus slot though, because it's a nice one. We're getting to some nice lore-based stuff. Lithanos, Zeusing for me is fun, but this mission file took 90 minutes to make, and the op itself is probably going to last, I would say an hour and a half.
We'll see if we can get eyes across to the east from up there.
There's no reason this should last more than 2 hours. It's just they always start super late, so...
And see if we can find a safe route across the water, which we're going to have to swim across.
We'll see how things go.
3 copies.
Any spooks going to show up in this op?
1, 2.
Other than the commandos, not really. It's the next stop where shit really hits the fan, where I'm gonna take this in the final direction it's going, so. But anyway, Sidechoke 9 unit, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you're staying safe among COVID, and I do hope you enjoy this one. But Lithanos, the Zeusing itself isn't that hard. It's just making sure that the mission keeps going as is. It's all the mission development work that really, like, that can take days. For example, the planning of this campaign took 2 nights of just waking up at 3 a.m. and writing stuff down for like an hour. And then to build all the framework and all the fancy shit, which is down here for debug's sake, this took about an hour and a half to 2 because I like to build all the loadouts custom. I built the science-y things that I wanted to use. Then you have to make photos, make VIPs. It depends how extensive you want the campaign to be. So now these guys fold in.
Yeah, this is 3-away meeting, someone here, there's 2 infantry members at 11 o'clock.
Well, don't shoot at them unless they fucking shoot at us. What are they wearing? I can't see. What are they wearing?
Black. Waverness.
team who is here for the fucking recon.
Conductor, this is Piccolo. Package is arrived. We are proceeding to next LZ. Over. Good luck.
Let's go southeast. Pick it up.
Alright, start pushing towards the tree line south.
Yep. Roger. Let's release this to this path.
So, for example, are seeing all those AI to manually get them in the chopper because AI board vehicles at such an asinine way. Because they treat every vehicle like it's a fucking Blackhawk. And they board it from the sides, but they do this massive loop around
3, if you haven't noticed already.
as if the front of it's a tail rotor.
Any particular formation you'd like there, boss?
Compound up there should be deserted.
Alright, so I'm gonna give him a call in.
Or maybe there's a bunch of dead bodies in it if they didn't clean it up yet. I don't know. Roger that. Are we gonna be taking a look at that break? A red full mark on the same island as us to the south of the position. Negative, we found.
Now, for those of you that like the Bangunan incident, excuse me, the Bornholm incident, we have a nice Easter egg in here about that. A certain man, or
top if you can see it, otherwise.
yeah, no, a certain man is living here. He has some great memories of how it all happened, and he's currently enjoying his vacation and his pay. So I don't know if they'll come down here and give him a hello, but I decided, yeah, let's have another Fluffers Easter egg. Those are always good, right?
Both of these compounds up here that we're approaching should be clear.
For those that don't know what that was, one of my most famous campaigns ever run, that just happened to be with the 506 Secret Squirrel Group, was the Bornholm incident, which was back in 2018, I think. It was either 2018 or 2017. It was just a 10 or so mission campaign that dealt with a zombie outbreak, which had a lot of SCP tie-ins. And it was just them trying to survive, and then they met up with a mad scientist who we refer to as Chad. And it was also how Fluffers was made, quote-unquote, so. It wasn't really SCP-themed, it was just like a surviving the zombie apocalypse as a military group on retirement, you know? Yeah, so the reason Fluffers is floating in the chair is because when the animal is spawned in, it goes a little above the ground to compensate for its distance, except you have to disable its simulation, otherwise it'll dynamically start walking away. So what I forgot to do is calibrate for that distance and lower him into the chair so that he would phase in on top of it, but I don't care. I mean, Fluffers is a deity, we all know that. He's a minor god. He just uses the sniper rifle by holding it with cytokinetic powers. I don't know. The point is... I don't know. Okay, you know, I'll walk that back. He's not a god. He definitely has some sort of psychokinetic energy bullshit, though, because he doesn't fire that sniper rifle with his paws, obviously. And it's way too heavy to carry. It's not Fluffer's retirement home, it's his vacation home. If it was his retirement home, which I thought about doing, I would put his wife and kids in there. But I don't have the set scale command because it's locked in the dev branch of Arma right now, so I can't make a bunny like a tiny bunny to indicate it's his kids. But don't worry, I have planned all of this out. He's gonna have a wife and 2 kids. And the white bunny is gonna be the white bunny, the Chernar's winter rabbit. They're gonna have one of the... This is how it works. Oh, yeah, no, Colombian. this is, I mean, I wouldn't call this a D&D session, but the Mandalorian stuff I do on Tuesdays, which I've taken off for 2 weeks, that's definitely D&D and Arma. Because it's literally, here's a list of contracts, here's some RP elements if they decide to roleplay with my characters, here's the money you get from the contract, and here's a list of shit you can buy with your money. Like, that's... That's literally how it goes. Yes, Barb. I know they're rabbits, but they do only have 2 kids. Every time we put in the Easter egg, we'll just add another kid. Screw it.
Just 3 approaching this
I want to do more Fallout-themed ops. It's just...
Roger.
I originally delayed the Fallout stuff because I wanted to run it with a certain community, and then time came around to run it with that community, but I got too caught up in the Mandalorian and the Dresler campaign and another thing to do, which I already forgot what it was. And then now, since I could potentially start working a full-time job next Monday, again, stuff is shelved because I want to see what happens. But I've been told that tomorrow, before I do streams, I need to talk with my boss, because he has the answer. And that's not a good sign, though, if he needs me for an hour to talk over things. So,
Let's go ahead and push south.
who knows? Yeah, Barb. Anyway, Duke, thanks for the 3-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of
Make
this.
sure they're all still clear.
2 copies.
We're gonna just go ahead and glance into these and make sure that they're still clear.
So if you notice, the bunker's gone.
Alright, Grig's on me.
There's going to be a reference in Mission 8 to why that's gone. But we'll get there when we get there.
This is 3 eastern side looks clear. Got a few helipads out here with nothing on them. Over.
Roger, it looks like they cleaned up since we were here last time, so just push to the east and south sides and get eyes out in those directions. I can see into our initial compound to the east from up here.
But there will be a reference to that next mission.
Get up to the south-southwest and see if you can get eyes out south.
1, this is 2. We're right on the southwestern side. We can take that sector.
Roger.
Gone. Replaced with trees.
I confirm they still got 2 helis on their helipad. They've got a fucking BTR
They have a
with a cannon on top, not an autocannon. In the first compound, I cannot disregard standby.
Yeah, but I'm still
T7,
nervous
no, what
about
is
it.
that? T-55?
It's T-55. So from what they see, BTR here, both little birds. I got a T-55 up
I got a
here.
BTR in the first compound and a T-55 on the far eastern compound.
Send in Go Team 6 now.
I'm gonna set up that car to patrol, and let's hope it does it correctly. But Crazy Farmer, thank you so much for the 6-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you do get a kick out of this one. Your support means a lot. So after this stream, by the way, I'm gonna probably stream some more DayZ. I'm just gonna be collecting loot for. We're opening up a neutral trader, and I'm just gonna give them a lot of shit because I've got way too much shit myself. But I'll also be.
We got at least 2 pieces of armor and 2 helos. We'll anticipate more on our approach. Make sure we've got the Stinger in a position with good coverage up
We have
into the air.
another
in case
helicopter
they
to the right
break,
of that MBT.
in case they
Sentries
take off any of those
in
helicopters.
1 tower. Shooters on 2 times HQ building rooftops.
And one
Sentries
thing
at
I
the
am
gate
gonna
below the
do
communication
is,
tower.
Otherwise, infantry everywhere. Same guys we've been fighting, AKs and green smocks. I don't see any of these. Up armored assholes. This would have been a really good mission to bring the fucking 50.
1, this is 2.
Centravic.
Interrogative, are those helis on the helipads?
Yeah, the 2 that I can see are on the 2 marked helipads in the westernmost compound.
Copy.
I cannot see the 3rd helipad or the middle compound from up here. Disregard. I see Huey on the easternmost compound is lifting off now. fleeing straight in this direction and coming this way. Go ahead and get low. Get in bushes or in buildings.
2 copies, prepping Stinger.
I don't want to fucking engage that shit. Just hide from it.
Yeah, so I'm sending that to have it for the next AO.
Yeah, several of the towers have shielded 50s in them. In fact, all of the towers over there have shielded 50s in them that I can see. Alright,
No surprises this mission.
Flying by, get low.
2 is low.
Just, I mean, this is literally, in my opinion, like the most boring mission out of the entire campaign.
Sounds like it's bypassing us to the south.
Because it's just a standard go in, confirm something, leave. But I know that's so not me, but again, it's just tying up a loose end. It's to help set up the last big thing, so.
It looked like it was heading clockwise around to the south of the western objective. Let's start pushing downhill east. See if we can find a good spot to cross.
I guess.
3 copies removed.
Did you see anything out to the south?
Now I'm gonna wait for them to be in the low ground when I send this one.
Right at the base of this hill. It looks like it's that marker that's up at hill 085, Gridruff 076 060. It is
But I want to wait for them to be on the move, because I don't want them to get a proper PID of this, but I do want to fly it over them. So that would be... There it is.
Oh, okay.
Building suspension tension. Don't get me wrong, this is still going to be a good fight. They're going to fight commandos. They're going to find an essential piece of the story in here.
I'm waiting for you to catch up, and you're already 100 meters ahead of me. Please let me know.
Roger, I think you're talking to 2. We're moving east down slope.
But we'll get there when we get there.
There's a technical...
Yeah, I'm actually going to fly it out there and then have it come at a diagonal angle. But from this low ground, they won't be able to see it. Let me teleport closer. It's just so the comms can be good, because it still references my character when they radio to me from the Zeus interface, so I just got to make sure I am relatively close by. Yeah, exactly. I want them to hear it coming. And you're going... Not where I wanted you to go.
Since the entrance is still...
So I caught that in time. But if it's gonna be like that, then I am going to instead place it over where I need it to go instead. So yeah, a grazing shot of it coming on would be good as well.
We're mostly below defilade of the compounds down here.
Way down the hill.
It's only gonna be there for a few minutes. And
it looks like a good spot to cross.
this is a really important piece of the story. I just don't want to explain it,
down here.
but I will explain it next mission if someone brings it up.
3 copies are coming to you.
Yeah, things are going well. Noah, how's all that cable management?
See if the rocks end and there's a safer place to enter. Is that chopper coming back? Get back in the get down in the rocks.
It looks like a VTOL. Off to the south now.
Well, it's not ours, so it's probably those fucking PMCs. Keep pushing along. Keep pushing along the rocks north, and we'll get the shortest route.
It's funny because I think it's part of the PMC group, which I guess technically
One, it looks like there's rocks all the way down this thing to the
Not a
north.
false fact.
Conductor, this is Trumpet on
We
3-1.
got a good spot to cross at our location.
Trumpet, this is Conductor. Send a message over.
Be advised, we have just spotted what looked like a VTOL fast mover. Couldn't give you to make over our current objective area.
Trumpet, this is Conductor. Say again, a vertical takeoff and landing vehicle. Over.
It's kind of what it looked like. Nothing I've ever seen before, to be honest. Over.
Roger, if you can get a good shot on it with your helmet cams, please let me know and I'll try to look into it. Over. I swear to God, if you hit that.
We have that footage already. Don't know if you want it uploaded time now or we talk earlier.
Absolutely incredible Arma. Really cool. That's why I set it to Invincible. Because I had a fucking feeling. I had a fucking feeling it would do something stupid. And I was right. So that means later on I might want to get a shot of that VTOL in the air right there. From their pause.
I got a patrol in the woods on the side. Stand by.
One is 3
So,
seconds.
I will say this. Someone gets out of this with a few guys and a person that is handcuffed. And when it leaves, all but the handcuffed guy are going to be going back in it. And that's all I'm going to say about it. And I will explain it
Freeze across.
next mission after the thing happens.
Roger, get back on point. Break.
So that meeting's going to
South
take
on
about
that
2
southern
minutes.
Ridge at, I guess that 104 ridge line, and then we'll cut in east from there and approach the.
By the way, because
from the
people always
west.
like to ask, the...
3 copies moving.
Oh my gosh, what's the... It's global, that's it.
I want to put those other two compounds.
They have a
the first
server
compound.
config that automatically sets it to 90, 35, 50, 50. They're the guy... The 506 is the group I kind of copy those difficulty settings from and apply it everywhere else because I really like it.
Alright, hold here. Let one take up in front of us.
Shit, we're gonna open up right now.
4 days, you can make any inference you want off of that.
Shift back, break.
We need to go south-south, not 150 south.
175.
Yeah,
I
right.
do have them on a timer too, but I think this squad, they're gonna come under contact and then that thing's just gonna bugger off.
Make sure you're watching across the ridge west still. Or across
Hey,
the
Joey, how you doing?
water under the slope that we came from. I
It's
saw
funny
some
because
guys
they
way
were,
out to the south.
if they stayed there for too long, they would have actually been found there. So they've actually been able to sneak up most of this AO. I'm not sure if this tail group is also going to be able to get through, but this also gives them time to get a better shot on that VTOL. I'm not going to let them, even if they were to perfectly get up and on a position on it, I wouldn't spawn in the AI that accompany it. Really for the reason of, again, AI are absolutely asinine in mounting vehicles.
And watch for patrols. The way I've got us going in is where that large patrol squad size was. Once we start engaging, our priority needs to be that BTR and getting those 2 helicopters destroyed. And make sure we get our marksmen on those fucking 50 gunners and all those towers.
Here. I will play this
Two
sound.
copies.
It'll be a little loud, but
3 copies.
if they heard it, they heard it. If they didn't, they didn't.
Sounds like that technical moving up on the road to our east.
south one.
Jesus, Soap. That's a long time.
Roger. It looks like there's a patrol down there also.
God, I've been doing this for over 4 years. Hell, 5 years actually.
Technical might be turning around.
That's scary. I'm actually really impressed they've stealthed up to
Let the
this.
technical go by.
Like, we still have this group going, but they can, they could still get pretty far.
First.
But I think they're gonna engage here.
2 copies.
The one issue with this, though, is that's gonna pull everything down there. And top of the minute, I'm gonna put the engine
Start pushing
on that
east. If
thing
we can
again.
hit that patrol and that BTR, or that technical and that BTR at the same time, that would be ideal.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it go to automatic again. And she's gonna go straight north.
Got eyes on the BTR from here, bearing 110 at the entrance to the compound.
2, I'll leave that to you. You'll have good eyes on it. We're holding here.
A-firm, I can take the shot whenever.
Let's get in a little bit better of a line facing towards
start
the
up.
compound up there.
So I just want to get rid of them because that's gonna be their extract vector.
BTR at the same time. Hit the BTR first as the technical's going past.
Right next to the BTR also.
Give me the go.
Yep, roger.
I'm
Just
lined
keep
up
eyes
already
on
on the BTR.
When this fucking technical comes past, we'll try and hit that as well, if you can see it.
Airframe lifted off.
Yep. Nothing you can do, just keep eyes out here to the southeast.
Whatever the fuck that thing is, looks like it's got rockets or missiles on its sides. Alright, that technical's open up. Now that technical's hauling ass down the street.
BTR is catastrophic.
Technical's lighting their fucking positions up through the trees. Let's get the technical gunner down there. We need to push the compound.
And go ahead and delete him.
Roger 1, we can't. Where the fuck did it go? Did it go far out southwest?
Move back west and push down south through the fucking trees. I can hear it trying to fucking...
Now the issue with stealthing is gonna be a lot that starts coming around them. So they're gonna have to get a good 360 going here. 50 cal just eliminated 2 guys. And I'm gonna start this puppy up.
2 is holding security on the entrance of the compound.
Minus 3, we had movement back northwest of our position.
Something big shooting at me from downslope west. Continue. Oh, there's a fucking heavy vehicle on the road. It's another BTR on the road. Southwest bearing 225.
Choose in contact, danger close.
381 meters. You need to disengage and move fucking west and push
Scramble
south.
the Hueys.
Get a
A-firm
fucking
left where
shot
the enemy are.
on the other fucking BTR.
Scramble 1, get it lifted, I'll get the
We
second
can't
one
cross this
scrambled.
road until this other BTR is taken out.
So they're all medics because I'm just lazy with the grease
Do you have
gun.
eyes on it from where you are?
Yes.
Moving to you.
It's not safe. It's suppressing my position. You need to move to a different fucking spot to shoot it from, out to my west in the trees. One of those helos is lifting off. Get that fucking stinger pointed up to the east.
And yeah, making sure everything's set to combat right now. And I'll also run infantry squads from that
Still
area.
shooting. I don't know if that was a miss or what. That looked like a good hit.
That was an HE round.
HE at it.
This is heat.
Sounds like there's guys coming up. Alright, it's catastrophic. We need to fucking cut.
That wasn't me end keying it, by the way. That was...
Helo shot down.
I think they hit it with another rocket. Its engine was down. Yeah, Cherry's still down back here. Cherry might actually die at this rate.
I'm setting cover.
One checking.
Back up slower, you still good?
One checking. This is 3, got danger close contact northeast upslope, 2 checking.
Did one answer?
Most of them still look like they're okay, though.
I'm providing emergency medical for my fucking battle buddy.
One out with the stinger.
It's one hit. So the Stinger, if they're within a minimum range, they can't do anything to them.
Fucking BTR destroyed. If we need to push north back over that ridge line, do so.
That also wasn't me end keying, which that was weird. Oh well.
3 copies, we're already there. Be advised, we've also got danger close contact east of this ridge line as well.
Whew. Alright, I'm gonna quickly jump down here. I need to grab some militia and one of those.
3's up.
2 is green.
Alright, let's push along this fucking rock coverage up into that main entrance. Sounds like they have another chopper. Did we not get the chopper shot down?
We shot down one, A-firm.
Yeah, one was shot down, there were 2 though. So these are just like armed civilians that decide to join the cause. I'd say out of everyone in this campaign, they're the ones that get screwed over the most, but again, I don't want to spoil anything too hard. And we're also going to send up one... Oh, that got hit. And...
Second helo.
Smack.
Conductor, this is Trumpet on 3-1.
Alright, it sounds like there's still guys behind us.
Trumpet, this is Conductor. Send message on 3-1.
Let's get up on the fucking walls of this compound.
Conductor, this is Trumpet, be advised. Looked like we had a gear issue for my team lead break. Requesting a supply box on my position. Over. Or disregard on the compound coming up. Over.
Conductor, this is Trumpet. Affirm. I will tuck it away in one of the small cargo boxes closest to the destroyed BTR. Over.
Tango Mike.
So they're having a glitch where randomly their inventories are changing. Now, I will admit I am running a script on the server right now that is basically detecting the AI, and at the time of the servers in it, it just calculated all the AI's gear. When I say that, I mean basically all the units that were placed down. So it included me in that calculation. But it's to basically transfer all of the units from the Eden editor to me, my client, so that they're lootable. So I don't know if that's what's causing this weird issue they're having, but this same line of code has been run in TSB with no problems. And they did have a mod update, so I'm willing to bet it's just this line of code is
Focus on those rookies in these towers.
Is just causing issues with their like something in their mod set. I just don't know what. Because they have a lot of custom crazy stuff calibrated, so if you add any scripts, it fucks with their mod set significantly. So I don't know, but since it's a a bug issue, someone got their kit deleted because of it. I will mulligan that by updating that, even if I don't want to, because I know it can be abused. But at the same time, it's literally because something's bugging out in their inventory, and there's nothing I can do about that.
This is 3-3 OC.
But the implications of that script, though, is that I can now, for example, for the Mandalorian operation, I can pre-build everything now, and they'll still be able to loot bodies fine. So they have 1 AA round left. That's great. I don't have any more helicopters to send at them because I have been counting what vehicles I have left in this AO, and they are getting pinned to high hell by those 50s. Because they have, again, they have a very heavily modified version of Lamb's AI, for example. Which is a gigantic pain in the ass to Zeus with, admittedly, but I make do. Well, I mean, if they came down to this position, there were 2 mortars up for grabs if they wanted to take, because this is where I brought a mortar out from 2 missions ago. And started shelling them. So, again, that continuity is what I am having going on this, so. The issue with, I think they're trying to sneak around to potentially kill those 50s, is that's going to expose them to all of this. And that might not be the best idea. Now, I am assuming that other 50 is taken out.
This is 3-2 I see. We have 1 man down on the northeastern side, break.
Yeah, but there may be more.
Bring him back up. We're going to try to flank the 50 from the northeast.
Whoa, what the fuck was this guy?
Let's go check him out. Might be a PMC. We've got shots coming from behind.
Hey, Dead Wingman, thanks for the $100, bro. Appreciate it.
We got engaged by...
Seriously, definitely appreciate it. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this one and staying safe from Corona, man. So this guy, he's not a PMC, that's just one of the civvies they've been fighting. It's just, there's only a few of them, but they all just have headsets and shittier guns. Barb needs more beer.
One down on the other side. We need to
Okay, we can give Barb one of those dollars for half a beer. He gets his own alcohol though. He's got a new sugar daddy that's buying him a maid outfit. So I think he's well taken care of in my basement. Don't you worry.
It's on the other side. It's left.
We all want photos. I know. To be determined, you say.
That 50 close to you guys is down.
So I do like, you know, seeing these flanking actions. And again, they could actually commandeer these BTRs if they wanted to.
Yeah, roger, we're about to breach in.
But let's see, this faraway squad. Pull right there and send. Is there a flashbang used? Nice. And in about 7 minutes, I'm going to send 2 or 3 more squads from the south, and then we'll start having truck QRF come in.
HQ building is clear on the inside. Keep clearing the fucking buildings on the, or the shit on the inside.
Yes.
Whoever's not clearing, get eyes back on that shit out to the west that's coming up on us.
1, this is 2.
I'm sorry, McCoy.
It's a
Please
traffic.
forgive me.
I have 2 men out to the west holding that down. Break. They're reporting that they're engaging people that look like us wearing all black clothes. That we're engaging them.
That doesn't sound right.
That is...
Reconfirm that. Confirm it with your fucking self.
2, this is 3.
It's in traffic.
I'm looking for 2. I need your Morse gunner out here to the east. I've got a tank that's looking this way.
That's not the target I wanted you to do, but okay, if you fire at the other tower, that's fine. It's gonna mow down Sagara. Oh dear.
3, I need you to engage the infantry back out to the west. 2, I need you to be engaging the armor out to the east.
3 copies moving.
To the southeast.
Yep.
Two's moving. Break.
Got a good defensive position in here. Just fucking stay in here until we deal with everything we can see from in here, and then we'll start moving on the other 2 compounds.
Hey, do you have any grenades? No, you don't. You're just an M1 Garan boy. That's okay. We're gonna be stealthy. Shh. I'm a jerk.
Advised 3 has set demo already on the 2 BTRs in the compound.
Trying to climb over those chairs. Watch out for that.
The fuck?
So I have a custom module within VCOM where they will climb, they'll do enhanced movement and climb over stuff on their own.
Yeah, I got a buddy keep coming up the side. Get a shot. I can't get a shot on him.
Alright.
Throw a frag at him.
From this confusing blue.
You guys alright? Up that. That's fair.
Yeah, there's a guy on the other side of this headquarters.
Yeah, understood.
Drop. I hit one with the grenade.
You good?
Fuck, I just took some blood shot.
Again, I don't try to kill people, but I will, you know, do mean things. Like that. And that tank is still going off.
This is just more of those fucking armed civilians that we were dealing with on one of the previous missions.
Alright, so drum confirming where that is going. The militia, yep.
What's status on getting those armor pieces down out to the fucking east?
And now I'm gonna grenade one of those towers, because this guy has the really crappy RPG. Yeah, that's what it's called, the RPG-75. Yeah, this thing is a piece of shit for AT. It's better just for harassment. And I completely missed.
Contact down.
What a Chad.
My left.
We definitely got contacts out here to the fucking south.
That's a white phosphorus grenade, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Whoever's got
What the
that
fuck
demo,
is
get
this?
demo on these
Is
two,
that a flare?
actually.
Okay, never mind. He threw a flare at us. Disregard.
1, this is 3. Be advised, there are demo on the BTR already, not the Urals.
Negative.
There are RPGs in the back of these BTRs. If you guys want to utilize the BTR,
Oh, that's weird. The inventory should have been deleted, but I guess not.
one of the RPGs, there's both disposables and RPG-7s.
Alright, it
What's
is
the
about
status on these
time.
guys coming up from our west? It looks like, is that our frags going out or their frags coming in?
Theirs coming in, the danger close in the fucking canopy on the
Well,
south.
throw frags over and use the fucking towers. If you need to, push out
Roger.
and clear on the edge. We need that tank taken out from the east.
A-Firm 2 is working on it. 3, are you
One
able
is-
to send your traffic?
One is pushing out on the north end and pushing along the wall to get eyes out east.
Alright, now we wait. I'm gonna kill off a few more bodies here. QRF from off-site will arrive in another like 10-15 minutes. But at this point, I will also start considering getting out the mortar. The commandos are, basically they're another PMC that... Sorry, this is loud. Let me get this thing to stop first. The commandos are basically my term for another PMC that's, doing this stuff.
This is 3, we've got a fucking BTR or something out to the far west engaging us, break. Mark is at grid ref 076060.
Just give me a range.
1 kilometer.
There's a BMP somewhere below us.
Is 1 kilometer accurate?
Stand by. 1,120 meters.
Alright, that's our range.
293 meters to the tank that's engaging us from the east. That is our priority. We can move on to the north side of this shit.
I hate to be an ass, but my forces are coming up that southern side.
3's moving east.
That's gonna splash below them on the left. I can get rid of that target marker. But yeah, notice how the AI, they're taking their sweet ass time to get. Then again, that was a marker itself, but That shell will splash another 15 seconds. But yeah, they're in here. And now I'm going to adjust that shell, because we got people basically looking up in that direction. Hit one a bit closer. Let's see if they pick up on it.
Shoot the tank? Hello? 300 meters?
Give me your RPG, I'll shoot it.
Yeah, take it. Yep.
This is 3 taking IDF west.
Put your rounds in your backpack. Oh, never mind.
Gotta wait for it to go white, because that's it auto-calibrating for you.
Just adjust from where the fucking impact was and shoot again.
1, this is 3, we're taking IDF to the northwest just before. Over. This is 3 over. So traffic. Taking IDF to the west, we're displacing over this compound to the fucking northeast.
Roger. Push down slope north, and we'll start pushing east towards that compound. That tank pulled back into the compound. There's also reports of a fucking BMP.
That guy's in the rock.
Start trying to push east. See if we can scrounge up some more fucking AT on the way. Otherwise, we may have to abort.
Roger that.
There's yellow smoke as this downslope. What is it obscuring?
Stand by, that should be 2s.
They just need to get off of this position and move around.
There's a BMP directly. Oh, fuck. In the towers, there's another 50 in the fucking tower. I can get a shot on that BMP if we can drop the gunners in those towers.
One, this is 2. Did you say that we're gonna push north and then down to
So that landed danger close to these guys, but these guys don't have radios, only the SLs do. So he would radio up and say that was danger fucking close. Jerry got blown away.
Contact.
Oh, that's the shitty RPG.
This is 3. I've had to drop security out there to the west because we've moved north out of this compound. Break. IDF is coming into the northwest of the compound.
Yeah, they're gonna hold fire till this assault wave ends, and they're just gonna mortar the fuck out of it. Because I can't mortar my own dudes. That's a little... It's asinine at that point. They have a 10-minute window to move.
2 is breaking contact, pushing east, and then we'll push north.
Getting rid of his bino so he gets his gun out.
40 out towards the fucking west.
There's a BMP in the valley between both compounds.
Copy. 2 has 2 more rockets.
It's on the northern side of the fucking central compound.
Whew. I worry about Jester's blood pressure. I do too.
We're gonna move, see if we can hit it.
I definitely do too. All right, that chucklehead just shot into. I think that was the BMP firing. We haven't found Jack of Spades yet. Nope, he's in the far compound over. Jerry just woke back up. They're trying to get comms with that SL, so they're probably going to start another mortar bombardment in about 2 minutes. You are just a treat. You know that? You just decked your own dude. Like, bruh. Why? They're not very smart, are they? Oh, my goodness gracious, guys. Why? Why would you do that? And these are the AI we sent literally like 5 minutes ago. If not, a little more than 5 minutes. And you're running through the rocks again, so I'm gonna delete him before he does stupid stuff. That's why I like Zeusing. You fix that issue. Because the AI is like, haha, there's no rock here. And then they come out behind the players, and the players like, what the fuck? And it breaks their immersion, then you get yelled at if you don't catch it. Or the mission maker gets blamed even if there's no active Zeus. You know, that sort of shit. So anyway, let's mortar the shit out of that compound. Because by the time it's adjusted, it'll be ready to go. Trying to make a pseudo spread that doesn't go outside of the compound and potentially hit them. But yeah, I've only had a tank, a BTR, and a BMP, and the fact that they're already almost out of AT is a little questionable, to say the least. So that one I did end key, because I'm trying to give him a breather, but...
This is true. I got another compound to our south with a BMP in there.
Kill him off.
BMP does not look active.
Yeah, they're talking about these vehicles down here.
Roger 2, how big's that compound? Do you need assistance clearing it?
Yes, we all need to be moving in the same direction and clearing these compounds out.
At this point, I'm just going to adjust everything to go in that direction. God, I love Arma Cook-Off. I thought that was funny that it flew out there, but I didn't notice the other BTR decided to encumber. Hold on. Something doesn't seem right here. I could be wrong, but the way he's dead with the static turret destroyed and this BTR, this makes me think something interesting happened here. This is UFO level bullshit.
3, we'll clear the western side.
Welcome to Arma 3. I'll be your guide.
Left side tower still has a 50 gunner in it.
Thank you so much for running into the rocks again. And 6 minutes till I bring up the QRF. We got just AI all over the damn place. And it looks like the AI squad that was down there also got aggro, but that's okay. Because I wasn't planning on bringing any FAR guys. And you're the BTR from the compound, so I'll go ahead and send you up. And I can start deleting all these big chunks of bodies here.
I have voices on my side of the Tesco wall up here.
That left side 50 in the tower is empty.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Side here. Make sure you guys.
I know what you're gonna do, you son of a bitch.
In fact, 3, I want you fucking pushing up on those rocks. Fucking. 3, I want you pushing across this valley onto the rocks and holding security outside of the compound that's up to the east. Make sure no one comes out of it while the other 2 teams are clearing out the central compound.
So yeah, these guys are all what I call stuck when the AI scripts just leave them there to dry, so I just repaste them as individual groups and run them in. Again, one of the reasons I don't like lambs too much is because of this.
Take it if we want it. If anyone knows how to fucking operate it.
So I'm gonna break this garrison. All I gotta do is remote this guy, move him around, and they'll all start going mobile.
Sounds like we've got guys coming from our west-southwest on the south side of the compound that we just left. 2 or 3, I need you.
Aw, I was gonna
up to the east and get eyes back out west to engage those guys.
3 copies trying to engage now. We're getting pretty fucking lit up here.
No, this is standard Achilles. Anything different is due to whatever updates the 506 made, but it looks like standard Achilles to me. With ace integration features. All right, some yellow smoke. That's a good target.
2 IC, 3, 2 IC stepping.
There's nothing over there, a dead friendly, but
We got 2 casualties
down. 50 cows back up.
50 cows down. Cherry, where else were you taking contact from?
We need supporting fire to the south, to the west.
I think he was being shot through the rocks. I think the bullets were actually going through the rocks there, because the audio was on that 50.
There's 2 members down, working on time now.
So
They're shooting it from the slope to the west side. If you guys support.
that was weird. Where's that BTR? Oh my god, you are so fucking useless. You know that? I'm gonna call you Useless McGee. Here, let me help you. Drive. Drive.
Status.
Drive. Drive. Easy.
Actual should be coming shortly.
2.5 minutes and I'll get that adjusted. What I am noticing though is they've been a little too separated here. Granted, there's a, you know, the whole book's being thrown at them, but
I see we got 3 men down in my pop.
Copy, Pop Smoke. You're getting engaged from your west. Pop Smoke on your pause.
Yeah, we're popping smoke.
yeah, I think they are. That open hillside has no cover to that position.
Cover to the west.
A firm, that's what we're doing.
Did you get the gunner out of the remand fucking 50?
A firm.
That fucking 50 keeps getting remanded. Someone fucking destroy it if you can.
Who's working on it?
So there's a setting in VCOM and LAMs that does that. I personally don't like that setting though, because they can remount it from like the ground floor. They don't actually run up and do it, and the AI can literally take it from, I've seen them take it from like 50 meters away at most. But that's a server-side setting. Through VCOM or LAMs, I have no control over that.
2 IC stepping back up.
So it's however they have that thing set up, so. Briggs has run into there. All 4 of these guys are down.
Getting ahead.
I think the 50 cal may be down.
Destroy it. Make sure it fucking stays down. I need someone to fucking move up there. If someone can move up to this fucking BMP and see if you can get on the gun, that would be great, because it's looking straight towards where these guys are fucking shooting at us from.
Be advised, we got a friendly in the BMP.
Hawkins has approach. Should we upset?
Dask, stay with Hawkins. I'm pushing down to fucking Griggs.
You check in.
Roger.
Oh dear.
3 might have all men down.
Hey, Adam, give me one moment. I want to see who else dies, and then I'll get you all reinserted in one group, alright?
Yeah, I think everyone's gonna fucking die, because that was the shittest order I've ever been given.
Yeah, I feel that. Just give me 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah, so, I mean, he agrees, but, you know, pushing dudes up there while they were taking contact from outside this compound, they're just gonna go around and engage them, so... There goes McCoy.
Hit that 50 that's been giving us trouble with 2 fucking HETPs. It should be down. Permanently.
I'll be nice. Surprised this one they're struggling with a little more, you know? Dask hasn't noticed that McCoy's dead. Again, if you get an inventory icon over them, then they're dead. There goes Hwang.
Wolverine going into Huang.
They might be able to save Segura. But the smoke, I think, is obstructing their vision, so they're not noticing the ragdoll effect of the bodies. Yeah, also trapping themselves in the valley didn't help them out too much.
Is that us in the tank?
Abram.
That's all 4 of them dead. Jeez
Before you
Louise.
get into the tank. It was behind and to the fucking left, to the east of the rocks.
All of 3 is dead.
Trumpet, this is Conductor. Message over.
Contact the conductor and tell him that we have a fucking entire team.
Roger, be advised, reinserts are going to be deployed on the northern side via Huey, ETA, 3 to 5 mics, over.
Copy, 3 to 5 mics, confirmed by what?
By the Huey bird, over.
Roger, do we need to secure an LZ or is the one secured already, over?
Negative, we're just going to wing it, over.
Roger.
We got a fucking...
Alright, you guys ready to go?
Affirmative.
Alright, I'm gonna ace teleport you into a helicopter, and that helicopter's gonna land on the northern side, and hopefully it won't get molested on its way in.
Oh, sounds good.
Copy.
Alright.
Thanks, appreciate it. That was a lot of fun until we just got our teeth kicked in.
Yeah, you were given a pretty bad order there, because all the guys that were fighting you on the western side of the compound just went around the compound and started engaging you. Had no cover to that direction, so...
It's just
big
bad
ouch.
timing, I guess, too.
Yeah. Let me get you guys teleported. Give me 1 minute, and then the chopper will start moving. So, Adamson, Hwang, Segura.
I'm not. Don't worry about me.
I'm paranoid about this because I teleport the wrong person. Hwang and Segura. Hwang and Segura. Why is my map locking up? Come on. So yeah, this is 506 top brass. So basically Drum and everyone who wants to bring.
This is 2IC. Actually, I think all my team is down. I believe all 2 is down at this time.
I don't know what they changed though. They just seem to be a little less tanky these days. Like, a lot less
Anyone
tanky.
to stat check in.
I don't know.
This is 2 to anyone on 3-0. Radio check over. Be advised, I don't know. I'm not getting any comms with anyone else from either 2 or 1. Over.
I don't know. The only thing I can think of is,
Trying to get the RTO to contact. Disregard. Disregard, boss.
Who is in that tank and why can we not fucking hit that BTR upslope to the west?
Actual, this is 2. 3 IC. Be advised, all of 2 is down at this time. I'm working on 1 to be able to get him up.
I am 1. Someone is in the tank. And they are not shooting at the armor piece engaging us from upslope to the west.
I think actually it's just one of those bad days. You know, like every group has them, where things just completely fall apart, and now they're in a valley that, you know, it's really hard to adjust from that, but just having everything spaced out and just this was just a bad situation. Because I've seen these guys go through a lot worse and be fine. So I don't know, again, if it's a mod update or what. But geez Louise. Took it off. I think they also updated some armor values there, because that cup should have been able to easily snipe that BTR, but who the heck knows at this point.
This is 3. My team is landing.
And again, so I told them he was in this compound. They could have also just bypassed those other 2 positions, but...
Someone in one of the buildings, disregard out.
Salted caramel, that would be good. Now they're moving up to Dask.
Be advised, we're pushing the tank northeast towards your positions. Over.
But yeah, I've delayed that QRF long enough. I'm going to say they're already deployed, because I would have sent them 7 minutes ago, and they would have dismounted over here. So I'll go ahead and start setting that up. It's just... I made a decision a few months ago not to tweak the difficulty midsection. More as a TSB thing, you know, because if you lose, you lose. That's just part of, you know, trying to adapt and adjust your tactics, but... Damn, it breaks my heart when I see their teeth get kicked in. That's what I'm trying to say. But I also understand there are days where you can have, like, the best group in the world, they're still going to get their teeth kicked in.
Do we have any friendlies on this south?
That's just how it works.
Middle compound. Over.
Reminds me of the time when I was, I think it was a bar bop, where I was breaching a compound. We were in this massive underground complex in, was it Isla Bramia? I think it was Isla. Isla Bramia. And he built this massive underground bunker, and I finally, after 2 years, bad fragged and nearly killed myself and injured everyone else in my party. It was a bad one. Where are the reinserts? They are coming. But I know a lot of people play these one life, so if they die, they disconnect. That's what I do for the cherry equivalents, but holy crap. This was a tough one. And even, again, this was, in my opinion, the most boring out of every mission in the campaign.
As an RP,
but
I'm severely overweight with it.
1, this is 2.
Hot damn. So again, QRF's coming, and it's gonna keep coming.
We need to push.
I still have 2 planned waves after this, because this is QRF taken from the power station, and then QRF's going to continue. The next group's going to be from down here, and the next group's going to be from that town.
We need to clear the rest of what's left of these 2 compounds and call in a fucking recovery team for all the dead bodies.
Roger, 2's going to push to the barracks building, dismount, and start clearing it. Friendlies,
Don't dismount. Keep that fucking tank mounted.
Thank you for the cookie. I will, What type of cookie? I'll make peanut butter cookies. Those are pretty good. But thank you for the additional 50, Deadwing. I appreciate it. Jesus, that's actually 150. Jesus, that is a lot of... Dad, what are you doing? You better have all your bills paid. Your mortgage better be up to date. Don't waste it on my dumbass.
1, this is 2. I'm sending one of my guys to assist you.
Got him.
He doesn't sound happy. Just lost, like, 4 guys. Technically 6. 2 came back, but...
This barracks building. Just south of you two.
Whew. It was a tough one.
3, push across to the east and clear the buildings on the east side.
But this valley is pretty fucking notorious, I will say that, so...
Left side of the road.
Are you good?
He's playing Reaganomics trickle-down donations. Gosh darn it.
I'm gonna peek left. Less clear. Peek right.
Oop!
Right's clear.
Left. Holding left.
I'll just let you send it. You can do it now.
Checking this first right. I hear running around on the outside.
Let's get the medical building.
Yeah,
I want you to right.
we want to go
On the right somewhere.
I think that building that they're in is shooting at.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? I'm running for my life!
This is 3. You've got 2 infantry moving out southwest of the white smoke building. Stand by. We're engaging.
I mean, it's a natural reaction. If you see an enemy tank, what are you gonna do if you're just a fucking rifleman? They're still trying to murder me with fucking 40mm.
That's coming from upslope west.
Yeah, I do try to pull AI when I can. Oh, all the QRFs here. Oh dear.
Fucking tank.
That's not good. That is really not good.
Fucking tank just exploded. Did you guys get dismounted from that tank before it cooked off?
Hey, firm, we're good.
I'm gonna sell the BMP.
You guys are gonna get the BMP gun up.
Next QRF wave, I'm pushing back 7 minutes in the timeline, so it's gonna be 25 minutes. No, that's a lie. It was 20 minutes. I'm being nice. So we'll do it at the 20. We'll do it at the 30 mark. So 17 minutes.
We're still clearing out these compounds.
I'm gonna pull these guys back off the high ground, have them come around. But then again, Lamb's AI has control of them, so it's gonna be tough for them to pull back because Lambs is having them do other things. When you do Zeus mods, you do relinquish some of your control. Excuse me, AI mods, not Zeus mods. Zeus mods are great for additional interface features and whatnot, but when you do other mods, AI mods, you do relinquish some control from the Zeus interface to them. But it does make things tougher, so... Maybe you will run away? Yeah, because you're a solo guy at that point,
south of the one that one is currently in.
Wait, what?
From the local military, if they ask me to, I can try to scramble something for them, but it would just be an armed Huey.
Okay.
Something's shooting at us, so watch it.
What do they have? 5 KIA? 6 decks?
Keep eyes, keep that fucking armor piece facing upslope to the west. They're sending just a fucking massive amount.
A-firm working on it.
Yeah, 5 KIA. So this was just 3 squads from that first reinforcement wave. But think... I haven't had a KIA in one of these ops in a very long time. 5, though... I haven't changed how I do the how I do this either. It's similar to what happened here, and then I had, you know, 2 or 3 squads spawn from the back and then get pushed in. So I think it's just the terrain, this being a valley.
I was checking on you.
And maybe something in their mod set that updated. I don't know. So...
This is 3.
Like, when stuff like this happens, I like to think back and see if I made any mistakes.
Correction on last. We're gonna clear the big tower on the southwestern side.
Was the AI count heavy? Yes, but it's always heavy. Because they like having ample targets, because usually these guys are Terminators. So maybe something within their ace updated, and they're not as tanky anymore. But yeah, I agree. This is also, like, it's a murder valley.
Fucking cameras and hard drives.
Well, of course you show up when I say that. What's that? Like the time with the MI-24 bomb? Yeah. Well, granted, that was Fabs back in the day were like GBUs, and they weren't supposed to be like GBUs. But the same issue was with World War II bombs. Like they would home in on tanks. It was hilarious. Just where they're doing triage.
This is 3. Negative. In the headquarters building next to it, there was some communications equipment, but no intel.
I mean, it's a great use, though, of taking vehicles and whatnot, using them to their advantage.
Meters on the slope. We're getting down off this tower.
They're going to get a good chunk of time to move up to that position, but I'll still send the QRF in another 12 and a half minutes.
I'll keep you updated. This is 3, disregard last. He's down. It's just one guy.
It's a really tough spot. Shame. Best I could do was just offer that quick way to reinsert instead of having them go through the entire ride, you know, give them that Huey. But I don't plan for reinserts because, again, it's very rare that they actually die.
Ask him what he wants to do once we clear this final compound, because we got a bunch of fucking KIA down here, and we need to get the bodies out.
Roger.
I also need you to back up and not. Never mind, there's a section of the fence knocked down. I need you to push out the fence to the east with that BMP and then start pushing up along to the north.
Roger.
This is 3. We have one more rifleman to the west, about 500 meters break. We're breaking contact and we're moving northeast to the next compound. This is 3. We also put demo on the BMP already. Okay, we can take it off.
From that hill, they won't be able to see the QRF, so I can sneak it up too. More easier medical. I do agree with that. They did have a change while I was under them where the players themselves became a lot less tanky, and it's been like that ever since, but I don't know. I don't ever mean to outright annihilate a player base unless it's a meme op
This is
or an impossible op.
Apparently demo was already planted on the BMP. We cannot defuse it.
That means they didn't bring a defusal kit for it.
One. This is 2.
Cherry.
1. This is 2. Check in.
What, down there?
Yeah, I can't fucking transmit on squad net right now.
Hey, when I have eyes on 1.
Yep, he's up. He's just
dropped the clacker.
Yeah, I dropped the clacker. Go get it. I dropped my clacker.
Can we grab it, Greeks?
Conductor, this is Trumpet on 3-1 over.
Trumpet, this is Conductor. Send message, over.
Conductor, this is Trumpet. Be advised, we're pushing on the last objective, interrogative. After taking it, what's the current order break? Be advised, we have a lot of
Did you guys dismount the BMP after I
KIA
told
that
you
we
to bring
need
it
to
with
be able
us?
to extract out of here. Over.
1, this is 2. That's the affirmative. I was trying to call you. We have demo already on the BMP. It cannot be disabled this time. Over.
Trumpet, this is Conductor. Wait one on your interrogative. I will get you a solution from senior management. Break. Continue on with assignment. Over.
Roger. Continue on assignment.
I got.
Be advised, Conductor saying he'll get us a solution for management on our friendly KIA's break.
Let's take it out.
Let's get that BMP remounted, push it up north and east, and take out this fucking T-55 in this next
That his head taken off.
Be advised that that BMP has demo on it at this time. Over.
I fucking know!
Roger. Remounting a fucking suicide bomb.
Like now's not the time to give sass, guys. That disabled it. Yep. Eight and a half minutes. Yeah, he got shot and ragdolled off the rock. Got his head taken out. Apparently, mag dumps. Look at all the bloody bandages. Usually one bandage means one wound.
That might is a
What? Ah, yes. The classic. What a Chad. What an absolute fucking Chad of a man. Are you just animation bugged, or are you... There you go. There we go. He completed his animation course.
Two, this is 3. We're set on the western side of the compound break.
Car is starting to drive up on its own. I'll go ahead and have it recon out from the back.
Thank God.
This is 2 with the BMP. Advise when you want us to push in. Over.
Roger, let's get up over this fucking wall and start pushing west to east through the compound here.
Three's making an entry. We're gonna.
Did you just kill yourselves on... You had a road. You had a literal... Yeah, whatever. Lamb's AI. This is why I also prefer, like, the version of VCOM I use is heavily gutted. There's only like 2 or 3 out of the 20 features I use out of it. You say God bless the AI, I say I just want to be free from that hell. Ay, ay, ay.
Two's making an entry. Barracks building, southeast side. Correction 3.
I want to be facing the...
If you guys want to dismount that fucking BMP and help clear, do so. If we need it, just
I'm gonna start pre-building. What I will need to spawn in 5 minutes.
Alright, we can go in from here. Left.
As soon as one guy goes in, I'm gonna have these guys go dynamic.
Left first.
Hey, we got this warehouse.
Right's clear, going out left.
Everyone's got in. Holding the right.
Opening.
That first. I think somebody's
You should have seen
Is
it.
there a better way to control the AI, or is that something that hasn't been put into fruition? What do you mean by that, Spiky? In terms of what Lambs does, I can't tell you because I don't really work with Lambs.
Fragging it.
Right. Yep. Holding the other door.
One down the side. It's a fucking...
Открываю огонь по
medical cots in
цели!
here.
Черт, у нас потери!
Alright, going in left.
Flashes instead
Yep,
of
going
frags,
in.
then.
No flashes remaining.
Открываю огонь!
Alright, you got flashes?
Yeah, I got 2.
Alright, hop in this door.
Противник! Офицер! Противник! Офицер!
Got one friendly down inside here.
Copy.
Got some rest right.
Let me know if you need assistance. I'll bring my guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna need help over here on the fucking warehouse building.
Alright, we're done clearing this building. We're coming to you.
Hey, bro.
3 is moving.
My friendly's back up here.
Enemy, enemy, enemy! Again.
They tried to push out the east end of the building. We're gonna breach from this side.
I've got flash.
We're gonna.
Alright. I'll throw one, you
Friendly's
throw
coming
one.
in from the other side. Alright.
Throwing one.
Yeah, pop these small doors.
Throwing.
Pop these small doors, clear them.
Yep. Stand by. Popping the back one. Clear.
Alright, throwing another one.
Стреляем офицеров!
Got two, got two in here.
One left. Crossfire, crossfire, crossfire.
Nail those fucking
Reloading.
contractors, man.
Friendly's
Черт,
down
у
the other
нас
side.
потери!
Yep, tracking back.
Reloading.
You got it?
One down in this room. Looks like
Friendly's
we
here,
got our
friendly's here.
fucking Jack of Spades dead in here.
On the head.
Stand by. Clearing this last room.
Or
Yeah,
so.
let's check exterior.
I'll send them now, because I already delayed it to give them some benefit here, but if I keep delaying it, they're gonna get out of here willy-nilly. Yeah. AI or AI.
Let him know we got a dead guy in here, but we cannot identify him. His face is too fucked up. It looks like it might be Jack of Spades, but I'm not sure. It looks like a fucking
I am fucked up.
bald white dude.
Roger, I'm gonna work on myself
Hey,
real
what
quick.
about the ball? We have to play the ball.
Let's do some SSE and fucking let conductor know that this shit's secure.
Roger.
Finish clearing out the east end of the compound. Whoever's still up and not in this office building.
This is 3. We'll go to it.
Conductor, this is Trumpet 3-1 over.
Trumpet, this is Conductor on 3-1. Send message.
Be advised, we've secured the main compound break. Beginning some SSE at this time, break. We have one KIA inside. We cannot PID, however, possible Jack of Spades over. We'll have footage for you here shortly, break.
Yeah, copy.
We'll also collect DNA samples at this time.
Footage isn't gonna help. The guy's face is gone.
To close that door.
Trumpet, this is Conductor. A firm on your last break. We will be looking over your helmet cam footage at this time to try to confirm,
There is a helicopter
based on a
over here.
preliminary look, he does appear to match the description, but a DNA sample would be good to confirm. Break. We are ready to pick you up at this time. Do you have an
Through pull all the
LZ
fucking hard drives
for
you
us?
can.
Over.
Any cameras, any fucking
A firm, LZ is
USB
going to be
drives
at
or anything
the
you can
main
find like
objective. We'll mark with smoke.
Solid copy on your last break. Pilot will radio to me to relay when he is able to see
team worth of guys
smoke.
coming in
Over.
northwest. If you pull that BMP back out the front entrance, you should be able to aim west and just fucking drop them.
Roger. Break, be advised. We are still under light contact out to the west. We'll work on clearing that while we're waiting for the LZ break.
If you get up in that fucking northwest tower, you should be able to
there
see
is
down.
a helipad at the objective that can be utilized.
Trumpet, this is Conductor. A firm. LZ will be helipad at main objective. Break. Chopper is spooling up now. ETA 10 mics. Over.
Is a big trying to pull up on us?
Copy, I got eyes on him. There's a Euro up there in the room.
Oh, his gunner got picked up. Where did his gunner go? If the gunner got picked off, his body would still be in there, so I have no idea where his... whatever.
Roger, can we not get an angle down with that 50?
Oh, that is risky. That is super risky. What are you doing?
Multiple trucks that have dismounted on the road over there.
Stevens, you know better. That was very... Oh, that was bad. I don't mean to be a jerk, but that was very... Oh... I get where he was going. He's trying to take that so he can have another 50 cal to help them, but on his own with no local fire support... Oh, that was bad.
About a fire team advised.
So now they're going to have to push down to try to save him, but based on the fact that no one's reacting to that, I don't think he called that up that he was trying to do that either, so we'll see. But at the 2:38 mark, so 4 minutes, I'm going to have that come in a little bit early to pick him up. Hey, again, I equate that to bad day.
Nice.
No, he wasn't ordered to do that.
What did conduct?
I think he just took intuition there. I think Stevens is the guy I've been talking to.
This
now,
is
so.
3. Got a man down on my tower. I'm taking care of it.
Son of a bitch. Oh no, swear.
Two, what did conductor want us to do?
Two checking.
Here, we'll do it the Arma two-way. 2 is down. BMP is right next to him. Drek's getting out to grab him. All right. That's good.
Bring a frag out this time.
I hope he calls in like he's brought up in the next few minutes, because that chopper is going to come in, and they might think it's hostile, which would be hilarious.
This fucking powerhouse about it.
Yeah, they're close, man.
What bugs me is this. So I need to keep adjusting the AI here because they keep running around pretending that doesn't exist.
This is 3. Still got about a squad northwest post on the wall.
Yeah, are you not able to hit them from that tower?
Yeah, we're able to clean them up.
Actually, they still 3 minutes, 40 seconds. I said 38,
All
so.
of these trees pushing up close on us.
Roger, let me get him in safe before I can throw him in.
This is
Yeah, I think Stevens is on the multi, actually.
We're engaging. No, 3's got another man down. I'm treating him.
Sierra keeps getting shot.
Be advised, conductor sending a helicopter. He's gonna be landing on the fucking helipad. Unless we want to put it somewhere else, we can pop smoke for it.
Not really. What are we gonna do about our KIA?
He gave us no instruction on that. It's time over.
I'm purposefully not giving them any designation on it, because that's not the priority, the quote-unquote business priority right now.
You can see the other ridgeline there.
Again, a little bit of extra lore to read into on that part, but...
This is 3. We're clearing the contact close on the wall.
I'm debating doing the third wave, but because my timing's off, I would have sent them a minute ago, but since I pushed everything back by about 5 minutes. If they get tisty, yeah, no, I'll make something up like Piccolo, we'll take care of it later, but the reality is they're not going to go and recover them, unfortunately. That's the nature of the business. I'm going to make an administrative decision to send this guy up and land him now to pick him up. Because by then the contact's going to be dead. So that's going to take another minute to get there, and he was a little early. That's okay. It's bugging me that these guys... I mean, at this rate, if they're going down here, I'm just going to have them pull out of the AO, but... It's bugging me that they kept going around that flank. And then this guy just ran in here, and he's just chilling, so... Trumpet, this is Conductor. Message over.
Send message over.
Roger, chopper is 20 seconds out from the north. It should be the same one you came in with. Break.
Bird is 20 seconds out from the north.
UH-1 Huey. Designation. Over.
Roger, Huey, coming in from the north. 20 seconds.
Yellow smoke is popped on LZ. There's one on the yellow smoke and one 50 more meters to the south of yellow smoke.
Roger.
3 is back on comms, and we're sending security on the LZ.
Roger, dismount that BMP and fucking set the timer on the explosive that's mounted on it for like 5 minutes.
They can't, it's already set. They're gonna have to clack it off.
Right, yeah, nice.
Unless they moved it.
It's a long timer. Yeah,
I think they did adjust it. No, it's... yeah, there it is. Trumpet, this is Conductor. Message over.
Send message over.
Roger, Huey pilot reported another convoy of sorts coming from the southwestern road. You have 1 minute to get on the bird before he pulls out. Over.
There's another convoy coming in from the southwest. We got 1 minute to get on the bird.
Okay, pop smoke on the western wall and get in the bird.
Copy y'all, we're mounting time now.
I don't even have to spawn it. I'm just gonna have him exit. Yeah, they use yellow instead of white, that's why.
3 is all in.
2 is all in.
Suppress that fucking area.
Conductor, this is Trumpet. We are all in and way on the bird safe break. You guys, we never got a update on what we're doing with those friendlies that were down. Over.
Trumpet, this is Conductor. Unfortunately, we don't have the resources to recover them at this time. I apologize. Over.
Roger. Out.
That's a good way to end it.
That was rough.
That was
very rough.
a lot of fun, though.
Thank you guys for watching. Go operate operationally.
Who was
Enjoy the rest of your
gunning
day
that
or
tank?
night.
You missed that
Cheers.
BTR. I was like 100
Have a
meters
good
away,
one.
like 5 times.
Might be back later for some daisies.
I was shooting through the fucking trees because we were in a bad position.